So let's start off with some examples for the headsets that you guys have tried out. What are some headphones that are like on the lower end, a little more affordable, that would be compatible with a phone like the iPhone 7 or the Moto Z that doesn't have a headphone jack, but it's still wireless and would be easily able to connect to multiple devices?
David's been testing a lot out.
Well, this one I just got yesterday. It's just coming out now from iFrogs. It's a sports headphone.
Mm-hmm.
It's water resistant. It has this little magnet, so you clip it onto your shirt, and it gets better, a little bit better. It gets better battery life because you can put everything in here, so it gets about 10 hours of battery life. And then you would either clip it onto your shirt.
Mm-hmm. So hopefully stay secure that way against your shirt.
And then you put it, then you put it in your ears, and they fit pretty well. They're lightweight, $35.
Mm-hmm.
You might see them
That's
for
not bad.
even a little bit cheaper. They sound pretty decent. So I think there's going to be a ton of these types of headphones hitting the market. You're talking about $25, $35. There's already a bunch of Chinese wireless headphones out there. These are the iFrog Summit. It's a sports model. iFrogs has a bunch of other ones. They sell a lot of headphones in the, Walmart, the drugstores. You'll see these they sell a lot of cheap headphones in places, not Best Buy, not the Apple Store. So these are going to actually start sounding okay and work pretty well for very little money.
I think the advantage of some of the other ones that David brought too, he brought the Dash here by Bragi, and that's version 1. They have a second version coming out pretty soon too. But the advantage you get by not buying the AirPods is that a lot of these third-party manufacturers have wireless earbuds that also do more than just listen to music. These also have fitness features built in, right?
Yeah, and
So that moves up on the higher end then.
these are $300. Yes, for cheap ones. I gave them some cheap ones, but these actually fit really well. And the issue with Bragi, this is a German company, when it first came out, some of the features didn't work so well. They weren't staying connected well, and Bragi's come out with a series of software updates, and now they're good. And then they're coming out with a less expensive model, just called the headphone.
Yeah, because they just started on Kickstarter.
Yeah, I mean, this took a while to come out, and there were delays, but it is now a very good, truly wireless headphone. The other one I've been playing around with is this company called Orado, and they make these buds here. I put the wings on them.
So they're also totally wireless then.
These are totally wireless, and they fit well in your. The key again is the wireless connection between them is reliable. They stay connected. They sound pretty good, and they'll stay in your ears. And then they slip into this case, and I haven't lost them yet. I've been using them for a couple weeks, and then you just jam it in. And this is also these come with their own charging cases, like the Apple.
So there's power inside of the case as well.
It has a battery, and it can charge it can charge these headphones. A lot of these headphones are only about 3 to 4 hours of battery life. But when you put them in the case, they start charging. They turn off automatically. Pull them out. These actually have a little control on the bud themselves. And then there's one of the original ones. Also was these another company called Earin.
That reminds me of the Men in Black camera when they flash it, or one of those extractable pens. So those are earbuds you pull out.
Yeah, and this is a Swedish company, I believe. This does not have a microphone in it. Both the Bragi and the Orado have a microphone for making calls. But this one hasn't gotten as good reviews, but it definitely has a sleek design, and it fit my ears. And it's probably going to come down in price. So a lot of these, because of the AirPods, these are $279, $300 headphones. But with the AirPods, I would suspect they'll start having to come down more towards $200, some of the premium models. But the most important thing is basically that they stay connected to your phone, and the buds themselves stay connected, don't drop out. With Bluetooth, you're always going to get some dropouts. The Bragis use, and a new Jabra coming out, use actually some a technology that is found in hearing aids that communicates with it. Doesn't the actual connection between the buds is a magnetic connection, is not via Bluetooth. So there's some point we're trying to figure out how Apple is doing its connection to the iPhone. They may be doubling up on the Bluetooth connection for each, but some of these headphones are using actually hearing aid technology to make them work.
Do you find the ones that come in cases, they fit well in pockets? I picked it up, it's sort of like the size of a lighter in a way, maybe a little thicker than that.
Yeah, I mean, I was a little worried that it was going to slide out if I was in a cab or something like that.
It slid out of my hand and I dropped it on the floor when grabbing it. It's definitely a little slippery.
Broggy's pretty big. I don't know if you'd want
Yeah,
to have that in your pocket all the time.
Yeah, that's a
Camera
definite
battery.
first-gen product, but I suspect their new model, which I don't really like the name, the headphone.
So a way to compare it to this other one. And then here is an iPhone 6s Plus that we happen to have on set. It's a pretty chunky. So if you had these like lined up in your pocket, but they're coming in all different shapes and sizes.
Yeah, I mean obviously the case also, one would assume would have a bigger battery in it if it's a little bit heavier. So, I think you'll see it come in all shapes and sizes.
Mm-hmm. And so Justin, what were a couple of headsets that you tried out?
I actually wanted to show this one off. It's not wireless at all, but this is another way to output really good quality sound from your iPhone 7, even though it doesn't have a headphone jack. Obviously, the 3.5mm to Lightning dongle comes in the box, but if you want to bypass the DAC inside the phone and get really good quality sound out of your iPhone 7, you can buy this. It's by a company called AudioQuest. It's called the Dragonfly. It's about the size of a USB key, and when you pop off the cap here, what you have to do is buy this. It's $100, but then if you plug this into another adapter, which is the iPhone camera adapter, it's Lightning to USB. Plug this into there.
How much is that?
And this
Justin?
has I think that one's $30. Ty bought it this week, and it has a headphone jack on the other side. And when you combine those, you get a slightly larger dongle than what you would get with that. But I think the audio benefits are excellent. You convert it to 24-bit. It's a Sabre DAC inside of this thing. It's really small and compact. So for the audiophiles out there that still want to output really good sound from your iPhone 7, I think this is the best solution.
I mean, there are also smaller versions of a Lightning cable with a smaller DAC in it, so that's a little bit clunky to do it that way.
Well, no, this is actually a lot smaller than most of the headphone amps that you have to bring around. A lot of them
No,
are
but
about the size of an iPhone, and they come with a rubber band that you have to attach to the back of it. So if you're looking for a portable
No,
DAC,
but I would leave the room now and get the one I have on my desk.
which one do you have?
It's a Kickstarter, but it basically, I think it's called iAmp, but it's the amp is built into the remote control.
Yeah, you're
So
going to start seeing more of
it's a
those
smaller. I just think when you start having, that's actually designed to plug into your laptop as well.
Right. It's sort of a hack that me and Ty put together for the iPhone. But
So there will be other DAC, and some companies already have Lightning cables for their headphones.
Yeah.
But I think that we're going to see all kinds of accessories.